Hi everyone, it's Miss Victoria from the Ridgewood Library. I hope you're all having a great day. I'm here to share with you a story about Curious George. This one is the story of when he goes to see a baseball game. And I have some of my other monkey friends here with me, along with their favorite banana treats. And they are going to listen along with us as they read this story. I hope you enjoy. This is George. He was a very good little monkey and always very curious. Today, George and the man with the yellow hat were going to the ballpark to watch a baseball game. George couldn't wait to see what it would be like. The stadium they're going to is called Mudville Field. At the baseball stadium, the man with the yellow hat introduced George to his friend, the head of the Mudville Miners. He had arranged for George to watch the game from the dugout. What a treat! George got a miner's cap to wear. Then he sat on the bench with the players. He felt just like part of the team. The players cheered a miner's home run. George cheered too. The players groaned at a miner's strikeout. George groaned too. Since this was his first time at the baseball game, he kind of followed along with what everybody else was doing. Then George noticed one of the miners' coaches making funny motions with his hand. He touched his cap, he pinched his nose, he dusted off his shoulder. George thought, maybe this was another way to cheer on the team. So George made some hand motions too. He tugged at his ear, he rubbed his tummy, he scratched his chin. Just then, a Miners player got tagged out at second base. The player pointed at George. "That monkey," he said. "He distracted me with his funny signs." Oops. The coach had been giving directions to the base runner. George's hand signals had taken his mind off the play. Poor George. He had only been trying to be part of the team. Instead, the Miners had lost a chance to score. Oh no. George watched the rest of the game from a stadium seat, or at least he tried to watch the game. There was so much going on around him. There was food for sale, there were shouting fans, there was a woman holding a big camera. See if you can spot all those things in this picture. The woman pointed her camera at some fans. And look, those fans waved out from a huge screen on the ballpark scoreboard. George had never been on TV before. He was very curious, of course. What would it be like to see himself on the big screen? He soon learned the answer. It was exciting. George liked seeing himself on the screen. "Hey you," shouted the camera woman. "Cut that out." Uh-oh, George had gotten a little carried away. He ran off with the angry camera woman hot on his heels. That means she was very close behind him. Do you see George being silly on the camera? In the busy stadium breezeway, George hid behind a popcorn cart. He waited for the camera woman to pass by. Just then, George heard a noise behind him. It was a quiet little noise, like a sigh or a sniff. What could have made that noise, George wondered. George turned. There behind the cart was a little boy crying. George wanted to help. He crept out of his hiding place and over to the boy. Poor little boy. Let's see what's wrong. Aha! There you are, shouted the camera woman, spotting George. Then the camera woman noticed the teary-eyed boy. She seemed to forget that she was mad at George. I'm lost, the boy said. I can't find my dad. If only there was a way to let the boy's dad know where he was. But there was a way. The camera woman aimed her lens at the little boy, and let's see what happens next. And there he was on the big screen for everyone to see, including his dad. Look what it says. Is this your child or your monkey? Within minutes, the boy and his father were together again, and the man with the yellow hat had come to find George too. I can't thank you enough, the boy's father said to the camera woman. The camera woman shrugged. Don't thank me, she said. She patted George on the back. It was this little fellow who found your son. So George was very helpful, wasn't he? In fact, George was the star of the day. What a good ending to our story. I think our monkey friends enjoyed that too. Now let's sing a song about monkeys. I bet a lot of you know this one. No more monkeys jumping on the bed, okay? 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. 4 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. 3 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. 2 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. 1 little monkey jumping on the bed. He fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. And you know what the doctor also said? Put those monkeys right to bed. It's time for them to go to sleep. I think they had a burst of energy before it was bedtime. Those silly monkeys. I hope you enjoyed our story time, and I look forward to seeing you all next time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, everyone.